What's up guys, Prepared Guy here once again. Today we're taking a look at a side-by-side comparison of the beam shots of the Olight Warrior X Pro and the Olight Warrior X Pro Limited Edition, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so on the left I have the Olight Warrior X Pro Limited Edition in blue, and on the right I have the Olight Warrior X Pro in OD green, and that's the original version. And here is what the beam shots look like side by side. So first we're going to look at the original, and then we're going to look at the limited edition. I'm going to refer to this as the limited edition in blue. And so the difference between the two, I'm going to show you in a second here what they look like on low and then on high. But the difference between the two is the Warrior X Pro limited edition is just a weaker light all around, from my personal opinion and from the actual stats. So the Warrior X Pro limited edition blue has a 4000 Kelvin neutral white LED. It also has a 2100 maximum lumen output and a 500 meter throw and 62,500 candela, versus the Warrior X Pro original, which has 2,250 lumen with a 600 meter throw and 90,000 candela. So there's a big difference between these two lights. And I looked on Amazon. They still have some of the originals on Amazon, but on the Olight website itself, they didn't look like they had anything left. Really, they talk about some jabbering on about this is neutral, and then they change stuff up, and then they give you this big babble thing, so you don't really know what you're ordering when you order from them for this particular light. So yeah, I think that they ruined, if anything, the Olight Warrior X Pro by making the limited edition, and I'm glad that it's a limited edition, but you know, they call it that. However, the only thing limited about it was the colors. And on the website, it shows you that they actually have the limited edition. That's the only kind that they have. So it's a bit confusing, and I just wish they'd stop breaking their own lights. So this is what it looks like outside in the evening. Or actually, this is actually early morning. I think this is around like 6 o'clock in the morning. And it's snowing outside. So it looks pretty cool. This is the limited edition. And they both look like they're about the same in the scenarios that I'm showing, but when push comes to shove, the original Warrior X Pro is just, that's the one I'm going to rely on in an emergency situation. You couldn't really do much in an emergency situation with the Warrior X Pro limited edition. And the reason for that is it's just not that powerful of a light by comparison. You could just look at them all day side by side, and it's just not a good light in general from my perspective as a professional flashlight reviewer and connoisseur of flashlights. So guys, I hope that this video has been helpful to you, because I'm just trying to show you what my personal experience is with these lights. You might have your own personal preference, or you might even like the 4000 Kelvin neutral white. But I think that the Olight Warrior X Pro original is more along the lines, it says neutral white on the specs, but it's actually more of like a cool white, and I think it's more of like in the 5000 Kelvin spectrum there. So it's just a little bit cooler. Side by side, you really can't tell on camera, and that's because I was filming this from my cell phone actually, and it's compensating and correcting for the light. But if you see on this part of the video here, this is in the low mode and they're side by side, and then this is in the high mode, they're side by side. Of course, the whole time you've been watching this, the limited edition in blue is on the left and the original is on the right. So guys, I hope this video has been helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, stay prepared.